But if you have lost your spark and you're wondering how to get it back, fast. Before I went on the 3-day no food, just water fast, did a little fast of just doing no meat and like all the unclean animal products I didn't want to put in my body. And I did 3 days of that, and then I immediately went into 3 days of literally just not eating. If I talk about how hard that was, like that truly, like the Lord had to carry me through, because I was working, and one day, I'm getting off track of what I wanted to share, but I was working, and one day I was like, oh my goodness, God, I can't do this. Like, this task that I had to do for 5 hours at work was physically hard. I had to walk back and forth. I probably had over like 10,000 steps, and I'm like, all I have is water, and I have no food, and I am so hungry, and you are literally the only one that could get me through this, like the only one. And I had to come back the next day and do the same thing for another 5 hours, and literally I was just like, oh my goodness, like I'm ready. Lord, like continue to carry me and do what you have to do, but you know. And the Lord just showed me and reminded me that this is what picking up your cross is like when you are walking with God, temptation is all around, but you have to choose God. Like, there was food, my favorite snacks, like a cake pop. Like, at my job, like they were giving out cake pops, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love cake pops. But I could not eat a cake pop, and people were giving me candy and food, and my mom went grocery shopping, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But the Lord just reminded me, this is what carrying your cross is like. This is what dying to your flesh is like. You literally have to deny it. Like, no matter what you see, no matter how much you want to give in, you must say no. And here it goes. Okay, I want to talk about falling. So if you lost your spark and you feel like, God, like, how do I get it back? God, like, I feel like I can't come back to you, Lord. But like, all these things, just know that if you seek the Lord, he is waiting for you, and that you will get your spark back. And it says in Proverbs 24 verse 6, it says, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again, but the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. It is okay as a Christian if you fall. It says that the righteous will fall 7 times, but the wicked, when calamity strikes, they will stumble. Just know that each and every time the Lord will pick you back up. As long as you seek him, it is okay to fall. Like, at first I was like, Lord, like,